Happy Wednesday, everybody. Um, Who would like to lead us today? Whoa, Tushar, you look so nice. Did you dress up for your test? I love that. I love that. Looking sharp.
Just wearing a sweater.
Very nice. I love getting dressed up. I feel like when I dress up, I perform better. I should probably take off this hoodie. It like gets you in the right mindset, you know. All right, let's go backwards. Rupesh, do you mind if we start with you? Oh, Rupesh, you got a lot of tasks.
Fine.
um, happy.
Actually, for this week, I have worked on the bug fix for a new attribute generation, and it's not in there. Like it's have not raised a ticket for that, but still,
What is the work?
it's not added in the tickets. I think it should be added.
We can
It's
add
a
it
bug
quickly.
fix for the new attribute generation.
Oh, is this the stuff that Mohawk was working on? The React Flow stuff.
No, not I think.
What is the bug? Can you describe it with a full sentence?
Sure. When the user tries to add a new attribute in the what component, it's not adding it to the display attributes actually. It's just fetching the levels and attributes, but not popping up it on the UI.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I think even you mentioned this in the chat. I think in the channel,
Yeah,
maybe Hannah or someone have mentioned about this bug.
yeah. Hannah is one of our power users. She is. How would I describe her? She's a VC,
Mm-hmm.
and she's trying to use us. She's trying to use our product, and if we get her blessing, then she'll share it with her portfolio companies.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
She is
sounds good.
somebody. She's somebody we want to impress. Okay, sweet.
Okay.
And the status?
It's done actually. It's in the review. You can keep it in the review.
Interview, yes sir.
Yeah, we are testing it right now.
Yes sir.
Yeah.
It's already been merged, Rupesh, anyway. We
Yeah.
tested.
Okay then. Sure.
Amazing. Oh, sorry. Um, okay, sweet. Okay, beautiful. Um, Rupesh, what can we do to reduce your suffering? What blockers do you have?
Actually, I think there are more non-related tasks. Like some of them need to be cleaned up because we were not able to write end-to-end tests for the Sublime, but you have assigned it as a task. So I think we can remove that. I mean, if you are good to go with
Yeah, it's your business, buddy. It's
that.
you're an owner. I'm just the secretary, which is a very important role.
Uh,
Which ticket
uh,
is that?
can you type end-to-end tests or reference? Let me check for that once. Let me check. I'll just give a minute. Mm.
In the meantime, Avi, you didn't close the issue. It's merged in dev. You just comment.
Um,
It should be
Number
831.
three.
I think the ticket number is
Num-
831.
Number three, are we?
thank you, sir.
This
Is this? You want me to close it?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right. What's next?
one. And 8831. Yeah, this one.
And close this as well or abandon?
Abandon.
Abandon. Yes, sir. Why are we abandoning it?
Um, because Sublime is the repository that is open to the users, right? I mean, all the APIs that are open to the users, I mean, to the public. So we can't keep that end-to-end test public in that repo actually.
We can't. But I thought, why not? If we have the reference implementation there, can't we just run the reference implementation as a unit test?
And that's the stuff that should be done on the back end just to check the APIs than on like on the user's end, on the public end.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Are we creating another end-to-end test API only, headless, somewhere else?
Mm, that should be the right way to put it actually.
Okay. Okay, sweet. All right, what else?
I think you need to assign it to the backend team if you are like if it's to be worked on the backend. But still, if they need my help to work for this, I'm good to help with that. And uh, number 6, 478. Yeah, the casual grafting is done. Yesterday, signed up with the Subodh to make the new changes actually,
These.
and I have also replicated. Yeah,
No, go ahead.
yeah, and I have also replicated the same for the human baseline.
Beautiful. Rupesh, this looks really good. I saw these new graphs in Dev the other day. Very nice work. Very, very nice work.
And just to let you know that we were actually displaying the all the levels on the attribute section, but we are not showing the nodes if they are not significant.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
and you can
Close
close
as
this
well.
one.
Close as
So
well.
yeah,
Close.
close this one.
Yes, sir. Done. All right, beautiful. Fuck yeah, Rupesh. Oh, sorry. Good work, Rupesh.
And how about the 201? I think we already considered the VSUPs for the causal graphs thing, right?
So what do I say? Considered and rejected?
Mhm. Yes, you can say that.
Done. Beautiful. What else? Nice work. Make this a little
How
bigger.
about the task number 41? Is it more on the front end or it's related to the back end? I'm not sure whether. Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, this is probably not you, right? Is this in the front end? This is in Ditto. This is Ambush. We can have anyone do this. This should be pretty quick to do. This is just creating a for loop. It's like creating a sweep effectively.
Hmm, okay.
Yeah, when we did a survey on LinkedIn, people wanted to use Subconscious for trend predictions. So if we if we sweep over the year that the experiment is run, we can build like a proxy trend feature. I don't know if it will be accurate, but you know, it should be relatively straightforward now that the API is hardened.
Okay.
Um, I will reach out to Ada. Yeah, I'll do this. All right, beautiful. This is important. This is important. Hi. Okay, good. 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 Okay, sweet. That's reassigned. What else?
Mm.
And
Yeah,
number
that should be good for now.
number 7.
Number 7.
We don't even use this. So
I would like to reconsider, because I find that when people run experiments and they get the results and it's not what they expect, which doesn't happen frequently. It maybe happens 10% of our experiments. 90%, I will say, the majority of the time when those experiments are unexpected, it's because the dependent variable is malformed somehow.
but for us, we always say the following: here are your options, which one will you choose? So whether it's a purchase or non-purchase, in both cases, it's a choice. So what else can we do? Because in end of the day, we are doing a discrete choice survey.
Um, can we consider, right? If we say these are your two options, which one of these options makes you more aware of the product? Or which one makes you more likely to tell your friends about the product? Or these are two options, which one makes you more likely to buy the product? You know, awareness, consideration, purchase are three different experiments, and the only thing that changes is the dependent variable. And sometimes that, you know, awareness, consideration, purchase doesn't necessarily come through in the dependent variable, and people don't realize it because they don't really see it. Like that, we kind of hide the dependent variable from people through the experimental design and even the analysis. Sometimes I found it to be slightly off.
But if they will not include those words in the why prompt, how can we include them on our own then?
It's true. That's a good point.
So basically, what they type is what they get.
Right. How do we prevent user stupidity? But even so, I'd like to. It's just something to investigate. I bet if we take the user Y prompt and the dependent variable for like 100 experiments and look at them, we will find meaningful differences in some cases.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
But still, I think I got to know from Madhi that these first need to be implemented on the back end, and as well as the design then should come up with the front end.
Yeah.
I think it exists in the back
Am
end.
I-
Yeah. This is a back end issue. This goes inside the survey.
Yes, sir.
We have an endpoint that generates dependent variable.
Yeah, exactly. All right,
Don't
I'll move to the back end.
We don't actually use that much in the survey prompt.
Yeah. I'm aware. So
Okay. Okay, sweet. All right, we'll take a look. All right, Rupesh. Strong start. Strong start to a Wednesday morning. And what are you working on going forward?
I'm actually trying to get Novo for the push notifications. If it's not feasible, then I probably close the ticket maybe tomorrow for the push notification. It's number 7. Yeah.
Are you even getting the information in the UI when the experiment's complete?
Yes.
Real time?
Uh, mm, yes, actually.
Interesting. Tushar, can you help with this if possible?
Yep.
I wanna see if we can teach teach folks to learn how to use Novo, because it seems pretty solid.
Yep. Just to give me access to Novo and SendGrid only.
Yes, sir.
For me as well.
I think
Can you also please include mine?
yes, yes. All right. Um, beautiful. Hadi.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Um, yeah, mostly I'm working on live blogs, and well, I have added the data from I was getting from artifacting point, but it's just a hard-coded one for a new document. Uh, Let me actually show.
Are you and Tushar working together on live blocks? Or are you guys still working in parallel?
I'm actually mostly done with it. So
Oh my god, you're amazing.
I have added the users. We can see the member of the workspace, and also the speed is also better now. Uh, with existing document, we have this data from the API.
Hmm. And
And
you can and you
it's
can
yeah.
and you can modify this collaboratively.
Uh, I have not tested yet, but it should. Let me just check it.
That's cool.
New test docs. Let me.
Well, let's go through this at demo at the end. This looks
Mhm. Okay.
this looks
Oh, I
nice.
have read only. Yeah, we can see both the users are here. The top. Yeah, it's yeah, and also like fixing a bug for the replication. Um, and added LLMs.
Nice. Oh yeah, I saw that. Um,
Yeah, that one's finished, Afi, number one.
is this done?
So at least for every experiment in human, right, you can see them side by side across different LLMs.
Beautiful. So we're gonna mark this as done.
Yeah.
And Subodh, are you comfortable with the results?
Mm. I mean, some of the experiments are wrongly encoded, but at least in terms of display, everything is fine.
Can we delete any wrongly coded experiments from the showcase?
Uh, we'll have to. I'll have to sit and go through each of them, but we're looking, and then there are some experiment where in the transcription they were effect coded, but we did it as a uh,
One hot
one,
encoding.
and so there is no base, and surprisingly, we have the model because if for a certain attribute there is no base, mathematically it's impossible to have a model because it will not invert. So I don't know how it happened.
Maybe it was done with the old incomplete design.
No, no, it doesn't matter. So it's a model estimation issue, right? So when you're estimating the parameters, your logistic regression, and if you have attribute has three labels, right? One, two, three. If I know 1 and 2, I know by default 3. So I can only estimate parameters on 2. As soon as you'll put 3, the matrix is rank deficient and hence it will not invert.
But with an incomplete design, you can.
But I don't think they were from incomplete. Okay, so by incomplete you mean adding null label.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't think they were from null label
No.
because they are all being shown from the new HB core to 1. So
Oh.
they must have from this new code.
Okay, that's a new problem then. Okay, so so review the human baselines and remove any improperly coded experiments. Okay, sweet. I'm gonna give that to Subodh. Subodh, can I assign this to you?
Yeah.
Yes,
Has
sir.
to be.
Alright, convert. Ditto. Okay, sweet. Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, Hadi, what else?
For the unit test, I will push some test I've written.
Okay, but I don't know if you're... Oh, the unit. Okay. Is this you or is this someone else?
It's me.
Okay. Do we need the unit tests since Rupesh did the did those other?
End-to-end test. Yeah, we need actually.
We still need. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right. Hadi, nice work. I'm looking forward to your demo. Mo, welcome.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Sorry for being late.
It's okay. Well, there you are.
Okay, 1 second. Let me open the stream. Okay. For me, I was supporting Audrey to get the end-to-end testing working, but the pipeline is done, but we are facing some issues with the pipeline time. I think it's taking more than like an hour, so I think we need to connect. I think Rubesh was working with this, so we need to connect with him to see what actually is trying to run as the pipeline. The first step for testing is okay, but second step is taking like more than an hour. So we need to check with him. Uh,
I believe it's been fixed, I think. And I have also pushed those changes actually. And Andre was able to run the test within like a minute actually.
okay, great. So I think it's
Nice.
this one is done.
Yeah,
Uh,
but still, Audrey need your help with the setting it up in the CI/CD. If you can set up a meeting with her today and solve this issue, that would be great actually.
I think yes, I have discussed this with Audrey. It's just like a two steps. We will add it to the pipeline. Okay, sounds good. I'll reach out to her after this meeting. Uh, okay. And also I'm following up with Doblo Cloud. The meeting that we have for Shiny Proxy. I don't have too much updates on it, to be honest. Uh, I don't have too much update. I'm still waiting for them to update us.
Okay.
Uh,
Are,
uh, uh, okay. Second ticket. What is this one?
I think our require.
That no, that's in progress. I have done some work on that. So we only need to clean up the pipe project. Requirements.txt is removed now. So yeah.
Okay. 1 second. You need my to just clean up the VMs.
No, this is we need to have like go through each package in the code if you are using it or not, and then remove them one by one, test it. So it's like uh, it's like my my job. I need to check the code we are using and those things.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have to clean up some work. So mm, I'm not completed yet, but
Okay. Okay. This one.
So are you looking for stuff to do, Mo?
I'm taking the last one, ad rebuilding the Super Go client Python.
Nice. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay,
Mm.
sweet.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
I
nice work,
think.
Mo.
Thank you.
All right, Tushar. How'd you do on your test?
Uh, so,
Oh, it's tomorrow.
well, no, it was today. One was today. Yeah, it went well. So, like most of these are related to the collaboratory. I'll just demo it. The POC is mostly done. I am getting the data from the artifacts and the experiments as well, and I just needed to ask like how do I present that data, like Hardy did or like in some other way. And that was the only question I wanted.
Yeah, that's a good
Um,
question. I don't know.
I
right,
think you
but everything else is there. Like multiple users are being invited and being shown in the space. I will demo it like up. And there is one ticket. Experiment reporting. Yeah. There was one which was related to the deletion of experiment. I guess it's not showing up here. Um, I had created the front end part for it. Just a blocker was uh, Marty sir was updating the backend regarding that. We had a meet yesterday, so that was it.
Okay, send me the ticket and we can add it here. Oh, I think someone requested this that we reverse this ticket.
Um, yeah, wanted to ask about this as well. I had added a comment uh, at the bottom. This one, I guess we already have a LLM selector
Right.
in the UI, so
Right.
I didn't quite get this ticket.
Yeah,
Oh, we need to hide it.
I think right now it confuses users. Oh shit.
You're muted, Avi.
Sorry, apologies. I think right now it's confusing users. Or
Okay,
maybe
okay.
or you know what? Actually, this maybe flag this for like enterprise customers only. Something like that. One thing we're doing is on the 20th, we're doing an offsite that Pablo and Sarah scheduled. One of the things we're gonna have to do is like stratify our features into an enterprise level.
Okay.
I don't know if that's like a straightforward
So,
thing to do. Don't worry about this. This is low priority. It's low priority.
so should I let it be there
Yeah.
and
Just
don't do anything about?
yeah.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Um, okay, sweet.
Can you search one? It was related to delete. I was talking about that. Mhm.
just a moment. With that ticket said add LLM in ideation. Does it mean that like help with ideation, or was it just for selecting LLM for the server?
Oh, good question. I don't know. I don't think this is necessary though. I don't think this
Yes.
is.
I mean, in ideation, I don't think we need that. Will just too unnecessarily complicated.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, we can abandon. 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 Fine. You got it. Whoops. Shit. Sorry. Is it this one, Tushar?
No, it's not this one.
I remember that there was not a specific ticket for that. I've made a comment in one of the tickets, and you, based on the comment, you added deletion.
That's my mistake then. I apologize for being disorganized.
But I remember there to be.
We'll find it. The live block stuff is the priority, so I think you're on the right track. Yeah, these
Yeah.
are all the collaborative environment things. Beautiful.
Yep.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I did this wrong. Okay. All right, beautiful. Let's go next to Tativik.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. So on my
Wednesday.
part, I'm still trying to figure the market share simulator stuff. So now that we decided to have everything in the analytics part, I'm changing the code there instead of applying changes to the UI part. In terms of times, I can say that by Friday or by Monday, I'm expecting to show you some results. So
When you say some results, that means real live products in the 5 comparison products.
when I say some results, I mean, yeah, in the dashboard we will see the 5 real products, but I'm expecting that, for example, the submit button or something, there'll be like some issue that I should further figure out. But when I say some results, yeah, the products will be in the dashboard.
Feel free to take away functionality. Like if you're pre-calculating the market simulator, feel free to take away the submit button. You know, if that makes our life easier, and then make that a version 2. Assign that to one of the Upwork people or something. Excellent. This is such a killer feature. Like our whole once this is done, Sarah and I are going to spam every product manager in the world with a completed report of their products, inviting them into our collaborative environment. It's going to be our early Christmas present for every PM in the US. No pressure. No pressure. Is there anything? Oh, go ahead, Subud.
I was saying that it should be disabled, like the option to change, because if it's a real world product, then it is what it is, and then that's the share. Then people should not be even allowed to change. So they can only add products like complete product, but once a product is added, they should not be allowed to change the features.
Oh, okay. So the 5 products is like all they get, right?
Yeah,
They can
yeah.
change features. Can't
So no, they can change. They can remove the product from 5 to they can maybe make it 4 or 3. But once a product is added, they cannot change the features.
Okay.
Make that version 2. If once a customer requests it and is willing to pay for it, have that in our back pocket. Nice, Tativik. And you're working through the Upwork people. You're happy with them so far, or managing them, I should say.
That's a whole different discussion.
Tativik, you are so gentle and so brutal. I love it. I love it. I love it. Is there anything I can do to reduce your suffering?
Oh, I don't.
Okay, great. Subodh.
I think if we go through my list, it will take an hour. So I'll just give you a quick update. So a couple of things. Last 2 days, actually, we tested that is more towards the product itself. So the ability, the attribute gets added in the UI, and that goes like Rupesh said. Then there was in some of the case it was behaving weird, because if you change the country from, let's say, US to Germany or something, it was literally writing the labels in that country's language on its own. That was one weird thing that it was doing that was fixed. Then at times, let's say the question is, uh, you want to understand the factors which affects the choice of electric car, and you typed the attribute as range, and then you ask it to generate the labels. On its own, it will change it to something else, and then whatever was provided to the LLM as a example, it will return you that. So it was doing all kinds of those weird things. So at least we fixed it today, me and Mari. So then we tested, and it's doing as it's supposed to. So that's one good, at least product-wise thing. And then the one other thing that we did is the following. Uh, I try to write a new sort of prompt, so that it can better understand the context. So going back to the same Priceline example, if we're looking into, let's say, what affects the choice of a flight, let's say long haul or holiday, if I'm not specifying origin, destination, the prices, and the flight duration, if those are the factors, should not be quantitative, they should be qualitative. I tried to make GPT work, but it wasn't. So then I worked with Sonnet, and then Sonnet actually did a pretty good job at differentiating all this thing. So we at least have an endpoint now in the dev. So today is a release, so hence we are not integrating that directly. But then after the release, we'll put that as a new one into the dev, and then see how that fares. And then in the prompt itself, we do everything. Like if something can be arranged in a ascending or descending, it does it. So we don't need all those additional steps that we were doing with Florian, because that was causing another set of issues altogether. So with this new prompt, it should be able to do a better job at discerning all these finer details, and hence, and it's also nice in the sense that, like, I'll just give an example. So I typed like, okay, what are the factors that affect the choice of electric car in the American market? But when I say the survey country is India, what it does is that it generates price, let's say in dollar, but in bracket it also writes that in INR.
Whoa.
So it's able to actually pick both of those.
Wow.
Like, okay, I'm looking into US, but the people are doing
Wow.
survey is in India. So it shows the price both ways. So it's able to do all those things. And then when for some qualitative things like, okay, flight duration is short in a, let's say, long haul flight, it says short, and then in bracket it says it will be approximately, let's say, 2 to 4 hours. So it gives all those descriptive labels. So hopefully this will improve the quality of the experiment as well. And then I also asked it to do some sort of confounding and mediation checks, and it does a good job at doing those on a higher level.
Wow.
So, and then it's able to, when you say like, give me 4 attribute versus 5 or 6, it's better able to rank them in the order that they were found to be useful based on the literature and everything. So on that aspect, Sonnet is doing a pretty well overall job at generating these things.
Wow. Sonnet is, it's 3.5?
Yeah.
Claude 3.5? Or Anthropic 3.5?
Sonnet 3.5.
Nice.
So that's that. And the pending one will be adding the new estimation for human baseline. So now at least this attribute thing is away. I can get back to it. So that will be basically the kind of update.
That's huge, Subodh. And that's the estimation for the effect coding?
That I'll also take care of internally, because it will be my own estimation code as well.
Okay. Okay. Excellent.
And also, like time wise, Sonnet is pretty fast. So like it's able to generate 8 and 9 attributes with 5 labels each by doing all these checks in like 9 to 10 seconds, which is way faster than GPT.
Yeah, GPT has been less and less impressive. I'm finding on a lot of benchmarks, quality benchmarks at least, not time to first token benchmarks. Um, it's very impressive.
And like
And Google just gave us new limits.
and also like when I asked it to, so I asked it to consider the year as well, like 2024 versus 2023. And then I was looking into one of the contexts for like hotel booking for a holiday. And then it basically says, okay, so into 2023, this is how ratings were used to measured in India, and hence this way, versus in 2024, it was changed, so hence this way. So it was even able to get that details.
Wow.
That really should improve the overall quality of the attributes and levels.
Amazing. Amazing. I wonder if that will work for the creating the higher quality dependent variable as well, like a first person dependent variable. Because I noticed that GPT is always making second and third person dependent variables. Nice, nice about. Sarah.
Okay, for the sake of time, put the things that we completed on Monday. It's like 1 ticket, posting on socials, scheduling. Yeah, we need to be focusing on fundraising, so that's the goal. And this list is similar to the list I shared with you guys on Monday because the new tasks that we started on Tuesday are not done yet.
Nice.
That is my update, and we only have a couple minutes left, so I will let Pablo go.
Okay. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate also you continuing to post, you know, and working to create engagement and stuff like that. I posted the latest one in this chat through LinkedIn. I encourage everyone to please go to that link, repost it, tag people, right? Like create engagement. It will start with us. So I've done my part, and I hope everyone else does theirs. But thank you, Sarah, for that. I did a ton of outreach yesterday, which makes me feel a lot better. I think I scheduled 4 new demos. Also have the green light, so Cap Table Coalition, an angel group that has over 70 portfolio companies, will be pushing Subconscious to all of their portcos, or at least get in front of all of their CEOs. So the details of this new partnership are still being addressed, but it's something that I'm working. I also have a meeting with bside.io later on today. Interviews so that we can close. We have 3 offers to be sent, and we have 9 additional second round interviews for our hunters. So really excited around that. The other thing that I've been looking at and working towards is building out sales process, as Avi would say. I very much agree. So that when our sales team comes, they hit the ground running and they have the right tech stack and all those things ready to go. So that'll be coming in shortly. Yeah, that's it.
Nice, nice, Pablo. Sarah, good post. Madi.
Thank you. I have to credit Bianca for writing it.
I like the links too. That's good. Try to have the links back to Subconscious as well, but good.
Okay, so I give my updates. It's not mostly related to these tasks. So both said part of my updates, which was the attributes and labels, and also here are the rest. I work with Duplo Cloud to solve the three issues we have: the experiment execution time, our Shiny proxy, and also the Langsmith. I helped Sahani with the documentation, worked with Ambuj on the rack implementation, and also add yeah, okay, so yeah, but my main job is pushing towards releasing, and part of this is adding quantity and promotion code to Stripe. Good, find and fix bugs for release. For example, we find bug on the attributes and labels, the labels itself, on the replication. Yes. So also work with Rupesh, Hari, and Tushar to fix these front end and back end bugs. I do the back end, but front end I assign. Also tested we got emails from GCP, and they said that we have increased your quotas on the Vertex AI models. I tested those. So the Sonnet and Gemini works fine, but other models like Haiku, Opus, Llama, they still get weight limit. So yeah, this is it. And also, yeah, since I have some tested, I'm hopeful that we can release today.
Nice work.
Yep.
Nice work.
Sorry, when, and will that include the checkout?
Yes, exactly. The checkout, the documentation, yeah, these things.
When?
Today,
When are we releasing?
after I stand up.
Oh, okay. Can you just let me know or alert me when it's live production? I can
Yeah,
then look.
I will announce in the general channel.
Thank you. Thank you, Madi. Please tag me. That's awesome news. Thank you.
Is this done? This one done?
Yeah, this is not needed.
Beautiful. Nice work, Madi. I'm working on fundraising, investor updates, and recruiting. We will have our syndicate on AngelList up and running by tomorrow. Yeah. Audrey.
Hi everyone. So this week, pretty much, I was continuing on my pipeline work. So yesterday, I resubmitted the changes to for Maddie's review. So I made the changes because initially the formatting was not working, so the test was failing. So I retested it yesterday and it passed. So hopefully, you would agree with the changes that I made. And then also in regard to the end-to-end test, yeah, like Rupesh said, we were able to get the build time down.
Is
And
this task done?
which one?
Enforcing code formatting and linting in our CICD?
Yes. Yeah, Mari needs to review the PR.
Nice. Okay.
So the second one concerning the end-to-end test, I'm still having some issues. So the test is passing when we are not building the image, but as soon as I build the image, the test fails. So hopefully, Mo, you have time. Maybe we can get together today to review it.
Yes, sure.
Okay. Ashley.
Hello. I have been researching AI podcasts, reached out to a couple people about those, reached out to a few people from the different PR and marketing agencies, and I'm going to try to get additional points of contact for them. I
We cannot buy agencies. We don't have budget to buy agencies.
I meant pitching to them for demos because they make group purchases of market research tools. So one of my professors suggested that association. Um, and it's just a bunch of agencies and things who buy tools together or individually.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I thought so. So I was just trying to follow that line and see what happens, if anything. Um, and then I am trying to find ways to support Pablo in sales through increasing book demos. So that's why I put in some suggestions on optimizing the website for demo creation. Just kind of chugging along on things like that.
Do you know how to make
No,
changes to the website yourself?
no, I don't currently, but I have done stuff like that in the past, so I'm happy to learn.
Yeah, it's in our website repo. Should be pretty straightforward. Okay. Ambuj.
Hello guys, so I've been continuing my work on the RAG. I'm almost finished with the implementation. Abhi, on Monday you told me to have some test of good measure. So I was actually searching for ways we can test the RAG, and I came up with two metric scores. And so I actually what it does is it
what is the objective of the
scores
RAG again?
well, we want to create a chatbot like interface on the analytics page where the user can query, let's say, the experimental results in case he doesn't understand some metric or statistics.
Okay.
So that was the motive.
Okay. And when is that going to be complete?
Yeah, I'm almost done with that. So right now I'm using one of the artifact files to build the RAG. I want to meet up with the rest of the team to understand if I should add more artifact files to make the database bigger for the RAG. And right now I'm also implementing.
Can you
Yeah,
please schedule a meeting with me, please? I asked for this Monday as well. I want to understand why we need a
yeah,
rag.
sure, Avi, whenever
Rag.
you're free.
I'm always free. If you ever see me in the channels and no one's in the meeting with me,
Okay,
I'm
I'll just
free.
jump in.
Typically, like a rag is kind of like a legacy piece of tech. Like
Okay,
rags were designed when context windows were like 12 kilobytes. Now the context windows are megabytes long. Rags are not as
correct.
useful.
Yeah. So right now, like I'm only using one or two artifact files. For that, we can use LLM inferencing, like you're stating. But in case we want to add like more files to it, that's when LLM inferencing could not be the best solution.
Don't build
Like
for
if I add,
scale right now. This is a proof of concept. Get something done as fast as you can, as quickly as you can, just to prove the capability. Like
okay, sure.
we got to get something in production or in dev quickly. Do you have something to demo?
Not exactly to demo, but I can show you some of my work in the daily tasking.
Yeah. Okay.
Or if you want to see some of the example queries that I was testing.
No, thank you. I don't understand I don't understand what's taking so long. Like my interpretation of this task is if you and me sit down for 2 hours, we can get a chatbot online that is using our data. Like this is like a hackathon project, and it's been 6 weeks. So I don't really know what's going on, and I really want to understand what is the difficulty.
So we'll set up a meeting and I'll get this finished soon. Yeah,
Yeah, like
sure.
we can we can synchronize, like especially with Claude and especially with the MCP capabilities that came out over the last couple of weeks. We can like dump all of our files into a bucket and have an MCP point to a bucket and be 90% of the way done. Like, let's get that done. You know, I want to see something.
Okay, sure.
You know.
Yeah. So the only issue was that when I was using the experimental survey results, which was like 800, 900K tokens, I was using the Google Gemini UI. So when I put it in a JSON file, I was having some hallucinations with the data. But yeah, I can start and show you something for that.
How do you? Yeah, you said that last time, and I want to see evidence of that.
Yeah, sure. I'll show it to you. Yeah.
Because
When
you
can we set up a meeting, Avi?
because the rag is also going to hallucinate. Is my guess.
Well, if it's something specific, like let's say, how does this price attribute affecting this? If something specific, the RAD should not hallucinate. If you're trying to get specific values related to some attribute or some level, it should not hallucinate as such. But
Why?
yeah,
Why do you say that? Why do you make that conclusion?
well, I've actually run some test queries, Avi, so that's why I feel it should not. But
My guess is as long as you're missing context, you're going to have hallucinations, and whether or not you put our experimental results file in a rag or a naked, query, you're going to get that hallucinations. What's going to
okay.
prevent the
No,
hallucination is additional context in each of the segments of the experimental results.
Yeah, correct. And Avi, do you feel that too much of context would maybe dilute the information?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't. Yeah, okay. Does anyone have any demos?
I have one.
Okay, let's see.
So yeah. Right, I have two users here. One user is present in this workspace, and his presence is shown in this cursor. And if I bring the other user, so his presence is also shown here. I added a right sidebar for showing the different users in the particular workspace, and we can invite more users, and this will sync in real time. I guess my network is giving some issues here. Yeah, but all these editing features and rest of the data which we get from the experiments in Market Simulator is also here. I have like logged it in the console. Just wanted to ask a question about that only, how to present that. Currently, I'll just add it in the document as a text, all as a text. But yeah, the collaborating features are up here for the POC. Yeah. The real-time appearances and the presence is also set up here. Users can select some text and add comments, and it will show up as threads here on the side if they want to collaborate through commenting. Um, and yeah, you can attach images, attach code, or uh, do the basic stuff that the editors perform.
And this is really good. And this is similar to what Hadi was doing?
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, so this is similar to what Hadi was doing, but it looks like you guys have two different.
Yeah, it is.
And last week when you demoed this, you were saying that there was you had speed issues. Did we solve those?
No, Hardy had speed issues. I didn't.
Oh.
It's see if I type here, it shows up here as well. Like
So
quickly.
what's the difference in your guys' two approaches? Nice work, by the way. Very nice work.
Hardy is basically using the pre-built code, I guess, which LiveBlock's Next.js starter kit provides. So I guess that is causing some issues. I don't know. Uh, yeah.
Um, um, so okay, this is great. This is great. Um, Mahdi, can you sit with Hadi and Tushar and figure out which approach we want to take going forward and see if we can consolidate these efforts? It seems like there's as POCs, this is actually really good effort from both. One focused on one has images successfully working, the other one has the synchronization with the experimental results working successfully. Try to figure out how to unify these two efforts.
I have that synchronization as well. I just didn't show it here
Appreciate it.
because I needed to ask that. Yeah.
Um, yeah. Okay, I will, after release, I will sit with both of them and check the pros and cons of each step, and then we can go through them. And I mean, we can pick one and integrate.
Yeah, try to figure out because try to look around corners and figure out where you're gonna have difficulty. Because my guess is there's gonna be user issues and synchronizing users with auth and creating enterprise accounts and all that stuff. Or like integrating, Ambuj is working on some kind of chatbot, integrating a chatbot, integrating a right hand panel with all the users. Try to think about that.
Okay, anything else? We're 17 minutes over on the stand up.
Wanna see mine?
Yes, please.
Let's go.
Okay, so it's the same letters here is the collaboration. As I type here, it's real-time update. And here.
And so this is also using live blocks, but this is a third party live blocks tool.
Yeah, there is a template. I use that. Yeah, I just update it, customize it for our use case.
It looks quite
We
similar.
can, yeah. So we have workspaces, we have workspace members. If we go to one, we can create a new document. Uh, we can it's list of the documents also here. Real-time updates. I have one issue here is that LibLux is in the client. Need to move that to the server. That's why it's taking time. It's slow.
Right. This is the same. This is the same issue we had last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this does not seem like functional performance. So it seems like the balance. It seems like the balance is like this one is easier to code, but less flexible and less performant. And then Tushar's is
Well,
more.
yeah. As I know from the code, like there are some really like small issues that is causing like it's like everything is connected, like user ID or something. That's why. Otherwise, it's better because there is not much changes in this. If you see the live version, live blogs, there is a template. It's working really fine. I have customized it, so it's needs some little changes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Sit with Mahdi and Tushar and let me know. But I'd like us to be able to focus on one of these two implementations. It sounds like you guys are both solving different sets of problems and coming at it from different approaches, which is really good. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys can build together. I
Yeah.
really like your collaboration. Very nice work. All right. Do we have any other demos? No other demos? All right, guys. Well, look, I really would, our only advantage in the market is speed, is our ability to work hard and ship kind of, functional features to our users quickly and reliably. Um, the only way we do that in a remote team is by working together. If you're ever working alone, you're not leaning into your superpower as a human, which is the ability to collaborate. So I really would like everyone to make sure that we're working in at least pairs. Make sure you find someone who can really kind of help you, especially new folks with the code base. Try to not make it Mahdi, so his head doesn't explode. And let's all work together to get this new release out. We are meeting with investors on Tuesday. We're sending out the syndicate on Friday. I'm probably sending an investor update out whenever Mahdi tells me that we push the new version to prod. And let's keep it going. I mean, we're getting really good feedback from our users and from our demos. So I'm really impressed. We signed PricewaterhouseCoopers, which is exciting. And that was like a 6-month deal. So now we're gonna be generating synthetic users for a bunch of their clients. So I think everyone should be really, really proud of themselves for that. that's going to single-handedly allow us to race the next round and fight for another 3 years. So excellent work, everybody. You should be really proud of yourselves.
One last thing. I would be in the water cooler channel releasing, so if you wanna join, yeah, I'm there.
Go team! You got this, Marty. Nice work, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Sorry for going over.